Behind these stadium walls, two of Grant City's bitterest political rivals square off in the last scheduled debate of this mayoral election. Incumbent William Pinnacle will likely find himself taking a defensive stance against his opponent, Gloria Exner, who has been quite outspoken with accusations of misappropriated funds and what she calls Nazi-style tactics employed by the city's anti-crime unit, widely known as GAC. But despite these accusations, Mayor Pinnacle still leads in the polls, due in large part to his urban renewal program. The construction of a citywide subway system promises to revitalize industry and draw a wealth of outside businesses to the area. Whether or not that's enough to distract attention away from his decision to close the Iron Point Penitentiary after the recent riot and breakout is anyone's... Hey, what the hell? Hey, I'm on the friggin' air here! Come on! Oh,
Hi, Jack. Where are you?
News chopper, right across from you.
My sexy eye in the sky.
Somebody's sighting you. Move! Move!
Get him off me!
Eve! Behind you! No! Pilot, swing around to the parking lot. Now!
You got it, pal. Take it easy.
wasn't supposed to end this way. It was supposed to end with a brutal interrogation and him spilling the beans about who killed my father and hired him to set me up. But he took those answers to hell with him. I was down to one last lead, Gloria Exner. She'd probably never know that I saved her life that night, but she might want to talk to the son of her dead private eye.
Suspects were seen fleeing the stadium in a number of directions, dragging police units into several high-speed chases throughout the city.
I wasn't the only one interested in Exner. The bomb squad was on the scene unloading what looked like heavy-duty equipment. Thing is, they weren't carrying anything out.
Growing concern that the candidates might face further terrorist threat have prompted Chief Inspector Dick Hennessy of the Grant City Anti-Crime Unit to keep all forces on alert.
You hear that, fellas? Wouldn't want anything bad to happen to Miss Exner now.
If Mayhem Inc. had planted bombs inside, Hennessy's guys didn't look too anxious to take them out. But maybe that's what Hennessy wanted, an excuse to see Exner incinerated before she had a chance to clean up his gag squad. Terrorists or no terrorists, I had to find those bombs and get to Exner first. Building prints. These might come in handy. I wonder why they're just lying around, though.
He's here!
We're going in! All right, boys. You've been briefed. There are known terrorists in the building, and they are prepared to take decisive action against us. You know your orders.
Jack Slate.
You know this place better than I do. You lead the way and I'll keep you covered. Gloria, they're gonna be gunning for you. Stay low and keep moving.
There she is!
I'll take care of this. Stay out of sight.
Thank you. I thought I was gonna die. Thank you.
I got your number, man. Let's do this.
You gotta be kidding me. Gloria, I need you to stay out of sight while I take care of this guy.
Let's do this. That's right. Holy man. That's right. Holy man. What a man, baby. That's right. Holy man. This, I don't want you wrong.
Don't you boys know it's not safe to play with matches? open to any suggestions.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't mention it.
Bravery runs in your family.
Yeah, about that. Look, he died investigating your case. What exactly did you send him after?
I heard a rumor that there were some budgetary issues with the subway construction. I thought maybe Frank could find out for sure.
And did he?
I don't know. He never made it to our meeting. I'm afraid, Jack. People want me dead and I don't know why. Please, stay with me.
Look, you need a safe place to hide out until this is all over. You got a car?
Yeah.
Head out to Cold Rock Creek. My dad's cabin is at the end of Mayflower Lane. Stay there until you hear from me. And, since you're headed in that direction, you think you can give me a lift to the pier? The page was from Gopher, the guy who hired Silt to drive Getaway after the prison break. Apparently, he also brokered jobs for Patch. Chances were good he might know who hired Patch to kill Blatz and set me up. You Gopher?
Yeah. Who the hell are you? Where's Patch?
Busy getting embalmed.
Oh, bloody hell.
Damn it. Sorry, am I interrupting dinner? That's a lovely outfit you got going there. Crossbow, weird goggles, rubber boots. I'm alright. I just gotta get to that diner.
Oh my god.
No,
I'll call an ambulance.
no cops. No ambulance.
You gonna live?
Yeah, I think so. Thanks.
Don't thank me till you get my bill.
Don't.
Shh. Stay put. I'll take care of whoever it is. Well, if it ain't the heavyweight champ turned rent-a-cop, Rafshoon Diggs. I'd offer you a donut, but we're closed.
Well, that's real noisy, LD. You faked that joke up yourself? It's a real cracker. Look here. You hear any gunshots about?
Gunshots? No, been pretty quiet all night.
Up in a lot of dead bloods on the dock for a quad night. Wouldn't be pulling one over on us now, will ya?
Like I could get anything past a hot guy like you. What are you looking for, Diggs? Something I can get for you?
The Hook wants to have a chat.
Like he chatted with Dominique when she got fired? I don't think so.
I wasn't asking. I was telling.
And I was refusing. What is this?
This is what you call bloody trouble, love.
You don't know the half of it.
Oi, look at this, fellas. Our bleeding hero. Pick him up and let's be off then.
I woke up rested, despite some freaky dreams involving Rafshoon and Diggs and 4 feet of rusty barbed wire. What was he doing at the Orr house? And what did Fahook want to talk to Hildy about? Pinnacle Security was the mayor's private army of bodyguards. Why were they working for a sleaze like Fahook? It seemed the mayor was in bed with that element, and so was Hildy.
Wake up, Mr. Slate. Nap time is over.
Fahook Abdul was supposedly the prince of some oily country on the other side of the globe. Rumor had it he was involved in nearly every kind of crime that went down in Grant City. Robbery, kidnapping, vice, you name it. But he kept himself private, mostly. granting the occasional exclusive appearance only to those he felt were worthy.
I said wake up!
I guess I should feel honored.
You are the subject of many troubled discussions these days, Mr. Slate.
Where's Hildy?
She's being put to good use.
Yeah? How is the white slavery trade these days?
Many great powers wish desperately to see you silenced, you know. Do you have any idea why?
I give up. Why?
You mean to suggest that through all of your snooping and violence, you still don't know what is happening here? I find that hard to believe.
Hey, look. You think I'd be here if I had any answers?
A man seeking vengeance rarely carries with him logic. I will return in a number of hours. Please, do not die before we have a chance to speak again.
Forgot the apples. Oh yeah? Killing off Hook's goons made me real thirsty. Thanks, but in this country we usually just take showers. Good boy. Good boy. The truck spilled its contents like a biblical revelation. This was all about gold, money, the root of all evil. Don't know where Fahook got that sort of treasure, but hopefully there'd be more answers wherever this truck was headed. I was heading into the belly of the beast and was gonna come out either with some answers or dead. From the outside, it looked like an old factory eking out its last days before it crumbled into a pile of rust. But on the inside, the place was pure gold. Literally.
Oh, no friggin' way! It's Slate!
Well, if it ain't the biggest rat in the rat
Should've
hole.
whacked you in the joint, Slate! You in hell, Slate.
I followed the mayor from his downtown office to the Iron Point Penitentiary. The prison was facing federal investigation after my now legendary escape and the riots that followed. All of the inmates may have been transferred to other prisons, but Pinnacle still had them working his mines. The $20,000 question, however, why the personal visit? I'd be sure to ask him before feeding him his own teeth.
Not bad, Jack. I'm impressed. Perhaps I should have hired you to head this operation.
Why not? I already know where all your tunnels lead. Maybe I can give the feds a guided tour when they get here. Hell, I'll even show them where I buried your body.
Relax, Junior. I didn't kill your father. If you haven't figured that out by now, you aren't half the detective I took you for.
He found out about your gold mining scheme. He was carving your logo in the cement when he bled to death.
That's true. But again, I didn't kill your father, nor did I order his death. I may be involved in some, questionable activities, but not murder.
Yeah, well, who did then?
There are pernicious forces in this city. Forces who have gathered evidence that could destroy some of its most prominent citizens, such as myself.
You're not answering the question.
Who was the first cop to show up when you called in your father's death?
Hennessy.
A little off his beat, isn't it?
What are you telling me that Hennessy killed my dad? Come on.
You've underestimated him far too long. He's blackmailing half the city. He's not only got the ability to put me in a federal penitentiary, but every criminal on this side of the river. He's even got the power to frame good cops like you and your father.
My dad.
Surely you knew Hennessy wasn't on the up and up.
I knew he was an asshole, but why kill my father? He was already kicked off the force.
He found out about my golden account with Fahook. The same one Hennessy liked to dip into every now and then. The greedy little bastard was just looking out for his money tree, and had no compunctions against hiring Mayhem Inc. to ensure its safety.
Sending me after Blatz. He knew.
As distasteful as it might seem to you, I would like to propose an alliance. Together, we eliminate Hennessy and his files, and in return, you will have avenged your father's murder, and I'll see to it that you're pardoned.
Pinnacle's story about Hennessy filled in too many blanks. When my father learned the truth, he had to be killed. That left me as the odd man out. Hennessy could stop the other cops from investigating the murder properly, but when I showed up at the crime scene, it threw his plans out of whack, so he set me up. So where are these files located exactly? Pinnacle's plan was simple. He would call Hennessy and tell him I was chasing him around the prison or something. Hennessy would jump like a racehorse at the prospect of shutting me up for good.
Look out! He's over here! I need backup!
He's going for the radio. I gotta stop that guy before he gets Hennessy on the horn.
Hennessy, come in! Come in! Hey, Dick, you copy? It's stupid. What's the damn frequency?
I gotta get to the evidence room before Hennessy gets back. Radio's in the dispatch cage and in the black and whites. Can't let these crooks call this in or I'm finished.
Hennessy, come in! Come in! Hey, Dick, you copy? It's stupid. What's the damn frequency? Dick, do you copy? Hey, Dick, you copy? What's the damn frequency? Hennessy! Hennessy, come in! Dick, do you copy? Damn stupid. What's the damn frequency?
Sorry, pal. Can't let you make that call just yet. This was it. This is where Hennessy kept his treasure cleverly disguised as criminal evidence. You know civilization is collapsing when there's nobody policing the police. This city is rotting from the inside out. I'd seen those masks before, in the cemetery and at the pier. Now I knew how I'd been blasting. Gack boys in disguise. Hennessy had been trying to kill me since I escaped the chair. This looked like what I came for, and more. I'm sure if I stuck around long enough, I'd find all sorts of bad voodoo that could take Hennessy to his grave. But this would be plenty. And it wouldn't be much longer before Hennessy's posse realized I wasn't at the prison anymore. Taking Hennessy down was certainly a priority, but I couldn't help but feel wrong about giving Pinnacle a clean record to work off of. Maybe I could kill two birds with one stone. Gloria, it's Jack. I think I've got something you'd be very interested in seeing.
Jack! I hadn't heard from you, and started to worry.
I'm fine. Here, this is all the dirt you need to see Pinnacle get beaten down. First in the election, then maybe in a prison yard if we're lucky.
You know, when I hired your father to dig that up, I had no idea how serious things were going to get.
Yeah, we'll take this to the press or whatever, but don't take it to the police. They're in on it.
I know.
Whoa, what is this? What are you doing?
Pinnacle said he'd kill me if I didn't cooperate. I'm sorry, Jack, but I'm pulling out of the election.
But you got him by the balls. The information in that bundle
will get me killed. I don't know how you can live day to day in the face of fear, but I don't have your kind of stamina. I thought by surrounding myself in a public office with people fighting by my side, I could battle the corruption, but not alone.
Gloria.
Wow, what a big baby. Who'd vote for her anyway, huh?
Hildy, what are you... Where were you? Are you okay?
Are you kidding? I'm fine. I'm set. Finally.
What are you...
The hook said this stuff was worth a lot. Promised me a small fortune if I got it for him. And God knows I got bills. Sorry, Jack. Just let me do this.
But what about... I thought when this was over we could...
There is no we, Jack. Your father was killed. I felt bad for you. You were hurt. I helped you out. I'm flattered you thought about me that way, but... well, you shouldn't.
You're saying you'd shoot me?
Let's not find out. Look, I've been struggling my entire life. I can't even hang on to a lousy job for more than a couple of weeks. You actually think I could live on a cop's salary? Sitting by the phone every night waiting for that call from the captain telling me I'm on my own again? Please. Just stay out of this, Jack. For your own sake.
She didn't look the same. I don't know what Fahook did to her, but she wasn't the girl I always admired from afar anymore. I guess it took her pointing a gun at me to notice that part of her I subconsciously ignored. I guess the Hildy I knew never existed. She was just a character played by a desperate actress, and I wasn't buying it. Chances were, she was headed for her final curtain. I followed her all the way out to Warden Air Force Base, one of those places that had been shut down by Congress and left moldering in the fog. It looked like Fahook was getting out of the country for a while until things cooled down. I doubt Hildy had any idea what she was getting herself involved in. She was in way over her head this time, and despite everything, I couldn't just let her walk in there like a lamb to slaughter.
This is what everyone was after. This bundle of dirty secrets.
Is that my payment? I sort of expected cash.
Unfortunately, my cash assets have been redirected to my homeland. But they should more than suffice.
Yeah, except I can't really pay rent with a bar of gold.
True. Then, perhaps I should just keep it.
sure she's tied to Exner's murder, won't you?
That will not be a problem.
Okay, Slate. I hoped she wouldn't be this big a thorn in my side. But apparently, you are. One I should clip off and burn.
Bring it on.
My mother can fight better than you!
You're a big boy, Pinnacle, but you got no wind.
I don't think I'm going to grant you that pardon after all. Slate.
Call us even. Fuck. Oh, baby. High-yield plastique, and it's not even my birthday. If I plant these in the right location in the hangar, I can bring this whole crooked operation to the ground. That whole dunk tank thing, that was fun and all. I'd love to catch up, but there are live explosives about to detonate. Ladies, I'd love to hang out, but there are live explosives in here. Running out of time. I gotta hurry.
I wish to be challenged! I nearly felt that. You must try harder.
What's he drinking? I could have used some of that a few hours ago. Jungle juice. What are you gonna do now? Off the hook? He fell like a silk-suited brick, and probably floated about as well, too. Problem now is finding someone to land the plane, or someone to show me how. Can you land this thing?
Autopilot is locked. Gear isn't responding. You gotta override both switches before I can do anything.
Where?
2 switches. Front and rear avionics. Hurry up! Ah, that did it. She's responding. Now just hold on to something tight, because she's going down heavy.
Kip Waterman, and hurry. Waterman, Jack Slate. Yeah, I know you're getting ready to go on the air. That's why I'm calling. Listen, a cargo jet full of extremely interesting cargo is about to hit the ground outside Warden Air Force Base. If I'm not burned alive in the crash, I might have the story of the century for you.
So, what's your angle here, Slade? It better be good. Remember, I'm putting my ass on the line.
Here.
What's this?
Your Pulitzer Prize. Only one catch.
Yeah, what's that?
I died in that crash. You got me?
Yeah, sure, whatever. So, what's the story?
You'll understand when you read what's in there. How soon can you get that on the air?
Is 10 o'clock too soon?
10 o'clock is perfect. Now, you think you can drop us off at the Bay Bell? I got one last loose end to tie up. They say it's always darkest before the dawn. It was pitch black by the time I got back to the Bay Bell. I was battered and bruised, but I wasn't quite done yet. The city was now short one mayor, not to mention one mayoral candidate. Hildy was dead and so was Eve. Augie Blatz, Fahouk Abdul, my dad, everyone except the one man who really deserved to die. But I still had a few bullets left. Don't have to yell, Dick. I'm the only one here.
I owe you one, Slate. Even I wouldn't have had the balls to kill the mayor. And with both Fahouk and Blatz gone, this city is practically mine. In all that gold. Do you have any idea how much power that can buy me?
Yeah, it'll buy you one hell of a funeral.
Cute. So where's that evidence you stole from my station?
I gave it to a friend for safekeeping.
You did what? Who?
Now how safe would it be if I just told you?
Information has surfaced that implicates key officials in both City Hall and the Grant City Police Department in what federal authorities are already categorizing as capital racketeering and organized criminal intent.
What did you do?
Central amongst those implicated is Lieutenant Dick Hennessy, head of Grant City's anti-crime squad, and the target of many who feel that his strong-arm tactics fell beyond the law.
What did you do? What now, hotshot? Gonna give up like your old man? I hear he practically begged for his life.
Go to hell.
Stay down! Don't hurt yourself anymore. You and your dad. Losers, look at you. You and your dad. Losers, look at you. Getting a little chilly in here. Come on! Let's sit by the fire and I'll tell you the story of how I killed the late, great Slate boys.
in hell.
With a crack and a sizzle, it was over. The truth was in the air and the feds were on the case. Not that there was anyone left to implicate, but I'm sure they'd find their share of scapegoats. And I'd rather not stick around long enough to be one of them. With Hennessy, Blatz, and Fahook all dead, the inevitable struggle for power would begin. It would take an atom bomb to rid this city of crime, but I was fresh out of plutonium. I'd had enough. My own bundle of sins were enough to keep me awake for the rest of my life, but I had to believe that bringing the bad guys down would have some karmic benefit down the road somewhere other than here. I didn't mind, though. In fact, I was looking forward to leaving. They say Grant City's the hardest place on Earth. The people aren't born here, they're made. That fortunes are lost and found on a daily basis. And if you're not one of the lucky finders, you're probably dead. Well, I can tell you this for a fact. Jack Slade is about as far from dead as you can imagine.
In other news, the FAA has released a partial list of victims from the recent plane crash outside Warden Air Force Base. No survivors were found in the wreckage of the disaster that claimed the lives of 68 passengers. Among the deceased is fugitive Jack Slate, wanted since his daring prison escape moments before his scheduled execution. Doctors say the remainder of his corpse was burnt beyond recognition and consider themselves fortunate to have established conclusive evidence to close the statewide manhunt.
Faith, Padre. Faith. Jay.
God bless Jack Slade.
See you in hell.
See you in hell, Jack Slade.
I'll see you
See
in
you
hell.
in hell.
See you in hell.
Both of you in hell.
See you in hell. I suppose I'll see you in hell. See you in hell. In hell. See you in hell, Junior.
I can't believe you beat me, Jack Slade. Here are your cigarettes. See you in hell.